The waiter froze when he saw me standing there. Not because I looked angry. Not because I looked tired after the 6-hour flight. The recycled air still clinging to my clothes, my ears ringing from altitude and silence. He froze because everyone at the table went quiet at the same time. Forks paused mid-air. Laughter choked. My wife didn't stand, didn't smile, didn't even turn fully toward me. Her brother leaned back in his chair, already grinning, and said it loudly enough for the nearby tables to hear. "The family ATM is here. Give him the bill. We're done eating." Someone laughed. Then another. Then her sister added, "Casual, careless, cruel. Don't wipe your snot on my kids." They all laughed again. My wife finally looked at me. Not with guilt, not with surprise, with expectation. Like this was always my role. Like this moment had been rehearsed. I felt something inside me go very still. Not anger, not humiliation. Clarity. I smiled. And I said one thing. Just one. And that's when the table shattered into chaos. My mother-in-law's lips began to tremble. Her face drained of color as she whispered over and over, barely audible, "No, no, no way." But I was already gone. Not physically, mentally. I'd left them weeks ago. They just didn't know it yet. It started with a phone call at 2:13 a.m. I remember the exact minute, because I checked the clock before answering. I always check the clock. Time matters when something irreversible is about to happen. My wife was asleep beside me. Or pretending to be. The phone buzzed once. Then again, a name I didn't recognize. I stepped into the bathroom, closed the door softly, and answered. No one spoke at first. Just breathing. Controlled. Nervous. Then a woman's voice. Older. Familiar in a way that made my stomach tighten. "You deserve to know," she said. "I can't keep lying anymore." I didn't ask who she was. I already knew. She hung up before I could respond. I stood there staring at my reflection, the light above the mirror turning my face pale, hollow. When I went back to bed, my wife was awake, eyes open, staring at the ceiling. She didn't ask who called, didn't ask why I was shaking. She just rolled onto her side and whispered, "It's nothing. Go back to sleep." That was the first betrayal. Not the biggest. Just the first one I noticed. After that, everything felt staged. Her affection became scheduled. Her apologies preloaded. Her excuses too smooth. Her family called more often. Her mother asked about my work, my savings, my travel schedule. Questions wrapped in concern. Concern wrapped in entitlement. I didn't confront anyone. I smiled. I nodded. I played the part they wrote for me. Inside, I started counting. The late nights. The girls' trips. The unexplained withdrawals. I checked phone records at work during lunch. Hands steady, heart slow. Numbers repeated. Times overlapped. One number stood out. Her brother's. I didn't jump to conclusions. I ordered a DNA test instead. Not because I suspected the children. Because I suspected the lies. While waiting for the results, I observed. Her mother stopped calling me son. Her sister stopped making eye contact. Her brother became bold. Too bold. The jokes sharpened. The disrespect grew teeth. They weren't hiding anymore. They were preparing. For what? I didn't know yet. But I knew one thing. They thought I was weak. The envelope arrived on a Tuesday. Plain, white, clinical. I didn't open it right away. I made coffee. Black. No sugar. Sat at the kitchen table. Listened to my wife hum while folding laundry. When I finally unfolded the paper, my hands didn't shake. The truth doesn't need drama. It just needs confirmation. The results were clear. Brutal. Final. The children weren't mine. None of them. I folded the paper neatly and slid it into my bag. That night, I asked my wife one question. Softly. "Have you ever lied to me about something that would destroy me?" She didn't answer. She cried instead. That told me everything. The dinner invitation came 3 days later. Her mother's birthday. A family gathering. A restaurant across the country. She begged me to come. Said it would mean everything. I booked the flight. Not for them. For myself. Because closure isn't found in silence. It's found in exposure. Which brings us back to the table. The laughter, the bill sliding toward me like a final insult. I smiled. And said calmly, clearly, I already paid. They paused. Confused? I continued. For the apartment, the school, the car, the accounts you didn't think I could see. Her brother's smile faltered. I pulled the folded paper from my jacket, placed it on the table. DNA results, bank statements, phone records, one by one. No shouting, no accusations, just facts. My wife began to sob. Her sister stood up, screaming that it was a lie. Her brother went silent. My mother-in-law whispered, "No, no, no way," because she knew. She had always known. I leaned in, still smiling. "I'm not your ATM," I said. "I'm your consequence." Then I walked out, left the bill unpaid, left them exposed, left her everything she built on lies. Now I sit alone, in an airport lounge, watching families pass by. I feel nothing. No rage, no sadness, just space. And in that space, peace. They took years from me. I took back my truth. And that was enough.